Hi everyone, welcome to the Hindu newspaper analysis in under 10 minutes by JTS Institute. Today is the 3rd of May. A quick announcement before we begin. JTS Institute has released its 2023 prelims edition of the rank file. It is the highly sought after material that every UPSC aspirant reads before he or she goes to write the prelims exam. Rank file is the only compilation of all the topics that are must study for UPSC prelims 2023, and it is based on the most expected questions predicted in the mock test by top 21 institutes. Let's dive right in. The first article is the LAC crisis and the danger of losing without fighting. This article is about the Indo-China border issue and focuses on the governmental and the diplomatic side of this whole issue. Also dealing into the events that has led up to this current crisis, including the domestic pressures faced by the government in terms of Indo-China issue and also the pros and cons of that issue. And for UPSC, I definitely recommend you go through this article in detail and make a proper notes out of this article. This single article has got a lot of points that will help you in your mains exam when it comes to writing answers on Indo-China issue as well as the diplomatic side of it. The next article is in India as Aiden offer, the apple of diluted labor laws. As I have informed before, the Tamil Nadu Legislative Assembly's amendment of the Factory Act of 1948 has definitely put this particular issue under the purview of UPSC. So any article that gives you a viewpoint on this particular law is actually important for you to learn for this upcoming exams. I have added this article as a must read for today as it points out a single issue, that is the government prioritizing favorable investment climate over the well-being of the workers. So on one hand, when you can write about the positives of this particular investment run, you can also criticize the same run by mentioning about this investment climate that is being favored over the well-being of the workers in the factories. So that gives your answer an overall based view. The next article is De-Dollarisation, the race to attain the status of global reserve currency. While countries have tried to dethrone the dollar as a global reserve currency for many decades now for various reasons, of late such attempts have picked up pace in the aftermath of the Russia's invasion of Ukraine last year. What is de-dollarization? It refers to the replacement of the US dollar by other currencies as the global reserve currency. A reserve currency refers to any currency that is widely used in cross-border transactions and is commonly held as reserves by central banks of countries. And in the wake of the Russian invasion of Ukraine, the US imposed several sanctions that restricted the use of US dollar to purchase oil and other goods from Russia. And this has been seen by many countries as an attempt to weaponize the dollar. And since international transactions carried out in the US dollar are cleared by American banks, this gives the US government significant power to oversee and control these transactions. As a UPSC aspirant, you are required to be aware about what is the current scenario that is happening in terms of international transactions, what is the power of the US dollar still in the international transactions, and also the primary alternatives to the US dollar in these transactions. And most importantly, you should be clearly aware about what is the power of the Indian rupee in terms of international transactions, plus what are the barriers that is faced by the Indian rupee when it comes to being used as a reserve currency for international transactions. The next article is Center Plans Panel to Find Alternative to Death by Hanging. Lawyer Rishi Malhotra filed a PIL plea in the top court seeking to abolish the present practice and replace it with a less painful, humane methods. I have added this article as a pre-read as we can expect the government to definitely come out with a panel or even come to a conclusion that in the future we can have an alternative to this particular method. And that is it for today. If you have found this video useful, please do like and give us a comment. Also, do subscribe to our channel. Thank you.